This is Lenny the Lawyer. Every channel has to start somewhere, and congratulations, you're on our very first episode of Lenny the Lawyer's YouTube channel. In this episode, I'm going to introduce you to who I am. I'm going to ask you what's keeping you awake at night, and I'm going to help you deal with your fears, and I'm going to deal with the most popular misunderstood conception that the pandemic is a defense to legal problems. It's not. And then I'm going to tell you how to take action. My name is Leonard Boyer. I'm a licensed New Jersey attorney, and I'm a graduate of New York Law School in Manhattan. However, this video is not about me. This is about you. What I want to know is what's keeping you awake at night? What is causing you to lose sleep? What are you fearful about? Have you lost your job? Are you unable to make your mortgage payments? Are you dealing with a home improvement contractor who's not responsive? Are you worried about paying for your car or your credit cards or your medical bills? Or maybe you've lost your job altogether and you're not getting any economic aid. Well, we're going to help you with that. First of all, let's define what this channel is not about. This channel is not about politics. Politics is not something we're going to discuss on the channel. We might discuss the results of what's happened because of politics, but we're not going to discuss politics. So I don't care what your political party or beliefs are, and I'm sure you don't care about mine. But what I do care about is what's keeping you awake at night. So in the comment section below, I want you to tell me everything that's bothering you. Why are you losing sleep at night? Sleep, as medical experts will tell you, is very important. Now, I'm no doctor, and I'm not going to give you medical advice, but I've heard the more sleep you get, usually 6 to 8 hours is recommended for most people. So if something is bothering you, when you try to go to sleep, that's when it's probably going to be on your mind. Whether you're worried about paying the mortgage, or if you're concerned about the repo man taking your kid's car in the middle of the night and not being able to get it back, or you're worried how you're going to handle all those medical bills that keep coming, or maybe you have a stack of mail that you haven't even opened because you're afraid of what you're going to find. Well, I'm here to tell you that the law is here to help you. Now, you have to abide by the law, but so do the people that are your creditors. So do the people that you've entered into contracts to do work for you. So if you have a home improvement contractor and they haven't done their job properly, or worse yet, haven't done their job at all and just took your money, we can do things about that as well. But I'm here to tell you that you have to deal with your fears. You don't have to do it alone. I'm here to help you. And I can do that, but I can't find you. You have to find me. But this is also about not just me, but other attorneys as well who are compassionate, who care about people. There is this misperception that attorneys are very stiff and formal, and that's just not true. Do I look like I'm being stiff and formal in this video? Of course not. In fact, I'm just going to take a break and have a little coffee. Thanks. I appreciate you letting me have a break. Now, how do we deal with your fears? We deal with your fears by determining exactly what problems you face. And one of the problems people face is mortgage foreclosure, credit card debt, medical bills, unemployment, loss of a job, loss of a car or other vehicle, and medical bills. In fact, despite everything else, statistics show more people file for bankruptcy due to unpaid medical bills than any other single source. But we're not here to get into statistics. So in the comment section down below, I want you to write what is bothering you. What are your fears? What's the worst thing that can happen? And I will try to answer all of those comments and concerns promptly. One popular misconception out there is the pandemic is not a defense to legal problems. So just because there's a pandemic, don't think that you're protected and you can't have legal problems. Yes, it's true, there's a moratorium on evictions and foreclosures, but that's not going to last forever. What's going to happen is sooner or later, you're going to have to deal with that. And the sooner you meet with an attorney and take action, the better it will be. The courts are open. There are no protections against easy pass fines and penalties and having your license suspended. There are no protections against unscrupulous home improvement contractors who either take your money and don't do the work, or do the work and then stop and then don't come back. We can help you with all that. In addition, the pandemic and the protections it offers do not apply to unpaid medical bills. They do not apply to repossession of motor vehicles, and they don't apply if you've been involved in an accident or if you have no insurance or inadequate insurance. The pandemic is a terrible thing, but we're not going to get into politics on this video. We're not going to discuss medical topics because I'm not a medical doctor. And yes, I have a JD, which makes me a Juris Doctor, but I'm an attorney, not a medical doctor, and I'm not going to give you medical advice. The only thing I'm going to tell you is if you have a medical problem, you should seek out the advice of a doctor. But if you have a legal problem, you need to consult an attorney. The law can protect you. It's not there to hurt you. But if you put your head in the sand and you don't open those envelopes that come in the mail every day, then you're not going to have a chance. An attorney can help you, but a good attorney is only as good as the existing facts and the law of your case. Now, when I went to law school, I learned how to argue both sides of a case. So I can take apart any case and I can analyze anything and explain it to you in a way that you'll understand. I'm not here to tell you things that aren't true or to give you any false sense of hope. I'm always upfront and honest with my clients and prospective clients because that's the way I was brought up. You see, my parents were union people and they worked hard, and I worked hard too. I held a job through most of law school, and I studied hard, and I worked. So I graduated law school in 2.5 years by going summers. But that should have been part of my intro, but it's not. So now, but it is relevant, so now you know. So I'm a regular person just like you are. Each of us has skills in different areas. Your skills are no more or no less valuable than mine. And I'm not here to judge you. That decision goes to the person in the black robe in court if and when your matter requires that. But it's important that you realize the pandemic is not a defense and mortgage forbearance is not your friend. I'll tell you more about mortgage forbearance and mortgage foreclosure in later videos. But for now, I want to know what your fears are. And we're going to deal with your fears. So write your comments in the section below. And most of all, don't put your head in the sand. Take your head out of the sand and take action. Call Lenny the Lawyer to help you, because I can't find you. However, you can find me. Thank you for listening to this video, and we'll have more videos in the future for you soon.